And I think we're back. Are we back, chat? We're back! Hooray! We're back. All right, cool. If you can hear my voice but you still can't see me, refresh. If you can't hear my voice, Brock Otter, if you wouldn't mind, would you mind going ahead and putting into the chat a refresh, please? The one downside to using Polypop Live is that every now and then, when you have every now and then you may or may not have an issue where the video just gets cut. Those situations, it's really kind of hard to ascertain as to when those things happen. I try to keep an active window open up so I can see it, but I can't always have that happen. So if that ever happens again in the future, chat, exclamation sir, I do believe should place some sort of message. I was just saying, if you can go ahead and type into the chat to refresh. Yeah, again, if you guys can't see, you're still seeing an offline screen, or you can hear me but still can't see me, refresh. You should see. You should see me upon returning from a refresh. There we go. Oh, doggone it. What's going on over here? What in the what? Okay, so we got a little bit of a tangle over here. Let's try that again. That's all right, not a problem. Not a problem at all, Bubba. I think I need a drink. No, I'm not sure what happened. Like I'm not even sure how long ago it was that um I lost visual. Alright, chat. We are moving pretty good here. Gotcha. Okay. So now here is where we're gonna have to go ahead and make a decision. At this point, we're now down. We're now down to to this row here. Even though technically that was the row we just got done with. Again, I goofed up and went and moved this whole thing down one, and I don't know why. But anyways, so I'm thinking with this row, we'll do the same thing we were just doing. Danish style all the way through. Skip these 5, then these 3 Danish, forward and back. Skip those 5 again. Complete the Danish style on this way, and then on this side, we're just gonna go ahead and do English style from here all the way over. We'll skip these 2, full English style there. Skip all of those, full English style on those 2. Then we'll skip all of those, do these 3 in full English style, and then once we get to here, hopefully, I'll be able to go ahead and hop on down to. I'll be able to go ahead and actually swing over here from like this point here to there, and hopefully I'll be able to go ahead and just go from there this way, and we'll go back to doing going from left to right. But we'll go Danish style again, where we'll do these 4 in halves, skip these 5, these 5 in halves, skip these 4, those 3, skip 3, that one, skip those 2, all the rest of those, come back and do the same thing. And then from there we can come down to this row, and it'll just be that row and a couple skips, which isn't too big of a deal. Okay. Chat, since we just came back from an accidental break, let's go ahead and watch another quick video to remind you guys why we're doing what we do. If this is your first time here, we are a charity-based variety stream. And when I say charity-based, that means that everything that we do on this channel, um, any monetary gains that we get from bits, from subs, to even merchandise that you purchased over on Fourth Wall, or if we have our bonfire store opened up, the bonfire store, all monetary gains that come to me directly through either Twitch or one of those third-party sites, all of that gets donated back into whatever campaign we're running at that time, minus any sales tax that any of the third-party sites do not hold on to. For that, we try to be transparent and show you guys how much we got paid, how much we're gonna hold back, and so on. Don't break it. I'm not gonna break it, Brock. Jeez. But we also everything that we do here, we do for charity, guys. So again, all that money goes into the charity whenever we get a payout, and that's again through either Twitch, Fourth Wall, Bonfire, and now Tangia. Although we have a new way to help out through Tangia, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But we also, again, well, there's the link right there. So now we also have, all of our campaigns are set up through Tiltify. Tiltify is a very, very trusted website that allows for folks like myself, or even folks who don't even stream, to create a campaign for charity, and any monies that's raised through those campaigns are all the funds that are immediately available to be used in other places. So yeah, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's watch a quick video here, and if you guys can, hang tight. We'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more about our charity and why we're doing what we do.
One of the most stressful moments for a child when they're hospitalized is taking off their clothes and putting on a hospital gown.
The Starlight hospital gowns are kid-inspired and kid-created gowns. These gowns are an awesome way to really make kids stay here unique and special.
We partnered with a number of brands and taken their iconic characters and put it on the gowns.
I love it because it has all my favorite characters from Nintendo on it.
We see a kid wearing the Starlight gowns. You could tell that they feel better about walking around the hospital and something that they really love. They kind of feel like little superheroes.
All right, chat. There we go. So there you saw where some of your money goes to. In this case, it is when you donate to the cause. Let's say $40. $40 will help provide a hospital gown, one of those hospital gowns you saw in that video, for one of those kids to wear. Again, those hospital gowns they either have licensed characters from Nintendo, Disney, Nickelodeon, or other Hasbro, which I think not only does like Transformers, but Barbie and whatnot. So a lot of the toys that we played with as kids, and even that they play with as kids, are going to be available on their hospital gowns. And coming soon, if it's not already available yet, are the hospital pants to go with the gowns. So it's a full set that they get to wear. But that's $40 of your donations that we raise can go towards that. So if you'd like to help out, again, !donate. That'll take you to Tiltify, where you can donate from there. And the great thing again is about Tiltify is we never touch the money ourselves. It all goes straight into Tiltify, and then Tiltify makes it immediately available for places like Starlight Children's Foundation or St. Jude, or whoever we're raising the awareness for at that time. The funds are immediately available to be pulled if they need them. immediately available to be pulled. So so that's always a great thing to have. So if you guys again like to help out, try to go again to go to exclamation donate, follow that link to Tiltify and donate, or again, don't forget, now that Tangea has a Tiltify integration, there's a link that you can use, which is just above there, above the SL40, and above Brock saying that he's just giving me a hard time. There's that link up there for Tangea's site to donate to the cause, and thereby get coins or bits or whatever it is that you're supposed to get. Excuse me, that you can then use to trigger a Tangea event. So yeah, all the fun things are happening right now. So so get your donations in. This campaign ends on September 30th. So there we go. Let's go ahead and get back into this. So, like I said, I think our best bet with this row, continue doing what's known as the Danish style. Skybeat, hello! Thank you for the filiversary. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We had to stop and start the stream again. I'm not sure exactly how or when we lost video, but video decided to cut out on us, so I had to stop and restart the stream again. I might actually be able to go ahead and see that one now. Yeah, let's see. Let me go ahead and scrub through here and figure out when we lost. We went a full hour without any video. What the heck? Brock was over there playing video games, not paying attention, and we went a full hour without being told that there was no video output. I'm picking back at Brock Otter a little bit. But no, seriously, yeah, we went from right around the 2 hour and 1 minute mark, which is weird because I never went ahead and made any changes to the stream. I never went ahead and changed anything. Take off on the countdown. Oh, I bet I know what happened. Event history. What are you doing to me? I turned off event history and it screwed things up. That is weird. Okay. What the heck is going on over here? Enable all, disable all. That's exactly what happened. I disabled all the events and lost the video. I really hope that the developers of the Polypop software can hurry up and put this into open source mode, so I can have folks look into why that happens. Why is it when I try to disable and re-enable a video, or I do anything in the library section while I'm live, it decides to turn off the video? That drives me bonkers. That drives me absolutely bonkers. So, yeah, fun times. No, I'm picking back at you, Brock. Just picking back at you. Oh my goodness. So, the problem is right now, Brock, is that the creators of the software, and they're also the developers. They're working on another project that requires NDA, and they're not able to talk about anything. They're not even able to work on this software. That's how locked down they are. They haven't come out and said that specifically, but it has been implied heavily that, you know, they're under strict rules that they can't talk about anything that they're working on outside of Polypop, and furthermore, they can't work on Polypop because of what they're working on. So they're stuck. So we're now in this situation where they're looking into making this into open source. Like they've gone so far as to disable so let me go ahead and start over. So first and foremost, they created a thing called the Candy Pack. The Candy Pack had a bunch of extra goodies that we can add into the stream. Things like I'd have to go back over here and take a look at all the plugins here, but yeah, here we go. The Candy Pack had a timeline animation, scene image, a coin flip game, exploding balloons, wire expressions, which I have the wire expressions. The wire expressions are awesome. A gift generator, global variables. I've got the global variables in there now. Multi-undo, QR code, which means that you can go ahead and put in any website and create your own version, your own QR code off of that. Web requests and web hook alerts, which basically means that you can go ahead and set it up so that if you send out a request to see if there's any new data, then the web hooks alert can go ahead and alert back to Polypop, hey, yeah, there's new data here, and it plays the alert or whatever have you. Now that Candy Pack was a paid subscription kind of thing. Like you had to have a login, and you had to have the Candy Pack itself, or the subscription for the Candy Pack. If you didn't pay for it, you couldn't get that part of the software. Plain and simple, right? Well, like I said, because the developers aren't able to work on this anymore, they're like, look, we don't feel right taking your guys' money if we're not physically able to work on this and provide you a product that you're paying. So we're going to, one, disable the login, so you no longer have to be logged in to access all the additional content. Two, we're doing away with the paywall. You no longer have to have the paywall. Anything that was extra as DLC, if you will, that's all being given to you free of charge, and no logins required. And they said, furthermore, we will look into seeing what we could do about making this open source, so that way the community can continue to work together to create, to basically go ahead and push this thing further. So we'll see what happens, but you know, nothing concrete at this point. So. Craft cam. Okay, that's fine. Why does it seem like... Anyways, so reaching out to them, that unfortunately is going to be a no. We're not going to be able to go ahead and get in touch with them. If we do, I doubt that they're going to be able to go ahead and do anything themselves. However, there are a couple people who have been digging into the code as it is pre before opening before the open source part of it comes about. So there are, I'm sure there's somebody who can look into this and know a little bit more and can try to find a way to fix it. But you know, it would be so much better if this was an open source, so I can see, like, I can go ahead and take a log, have this thing record a log or something like that, so I can say, okay, this is when this happened. I can go back into the log and see what triggered that, you know, and then find a way to eliminate that from happening. But I don't think that there is a way to eliminate it, because it's something that's on the back end where, for whatever reason, you disable and re-enable a video, you do anything at all within the library, and somehow it turns off the video output. So I don't know. I need another drink. I'm just gonna step away for just a moment. Guys, don't go away. I'll be right back in just a second. In fact, let me go ahead and do this. I'll switch over to my Hello World screen for just a moment. And give me a second, and I'll be right back. All right, chat. Whew. Take a moment here to give you guys a cheers. So, hopefully this won't kill the video output, but we're gonna try this again. If you guys missed it, we have new cheer animations for when you guys cheer bits. There's your 1 bit, and then here's what happens when we get 100 bits. And when we get 1,000 bits. That's not what I want. There we go. And there's 5,000 bits, and we'll stop right there for the time being. So yeah, there we go. If you guys decide to cheer any bits, we'll actually see those notifications show up now. And those are all hosted straight in, or straight inside of Polypop, and I'll have to go ahead and go outside to do that. So I just realized, chat, we're at $510.69 now for the team. Let me go over here and fix that up. 510.69. I bet you anything, most of that is all on Chef Steve's side. Who wants to go ahead and take a guess with me? Is it gonna all be on Chef Steve's side of things? Yep. Sass8 Jr. has a $10 dono in place. I'm wondering if Sass is gonna be doing another DJ rate-a-thon. But yeah, Steve's got $500.69. And then myself, the Bear Fan, and Chef Nagin, we've all got campaigns active, but none of us have got a dime yet. So, but it's okay. It just means that we're having fun, and we're just gonna keep on educating and inspiring. And even if you guys can't donate anything, it's okay. Yeah, I mean he's. I haven't really seen him in Steve's channel a whole lot, but I mean, yeah, he's got a campaign going, so I would assume that he is still he's still trying to fight the good fight. Go to a different song here. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that total's got to be updated now. When I think about it. Oh shoot! Hold on a second, chat. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Okay. All right, where are we at all together? Let me go ahead and take a quick look here at everything. Let's see, 1446.38. That was for, what is that for? Is that Ronald McDonald House? Yeah, okay, so 1446.38. 1446.38 for Ronald McDonald House. 675 for Stack Up. Let's go. $110 for the ASAN. Okay. $100 for Extra Life. We had 110 for F Cancer. That was from my channel. Right here. Right here. Big beautiful thing. See, 1624.37 was the GCX event. Okay, 1624.37. Did I say? 1624.37. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, so there we are, chat. So all together this year, we're at $24,788.33. And that means that all together we're now at over $450,000 since 2021. Update that so that way the next time that command runs, it'll be good to go. All right, bring that back in there. Hello, Nightbutt. Stop doing Nightbutt things. Yay, Nightbutt's not done doing Nightbutt things. Thank you for the bless you, I appreciate it. All right. let's get back to doing this. So yeah, so we got Tangia in place now. We've got the bits, the bit notifications that are in place now. Dang Nightbutt. It's okay. Nightbutt's not being terrible. He was just being slow. Skybeat, I saw the glow in the dark slash a blacklight reacted thread, and I want some. Right? It's so pretty. Chad, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, go to the Discord and go down to the what was it? Was it the help page? Help and suggestions? Yes, help and suggestions. That's what it was. Glow the glow in the dark stitch threads. How and why to use them. Go check that out. Hello, Exotic Kitty. Hello, how you doing? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. So, sometimes that happens. We had to stop and start the stream again because we somehow the video output stopped sending out to Twitch. The streaming software I use does have that happen from time to time. And I'm not sure why it happens, but we gotta try to have someone look into that at some point or another. We're just waiting for the software to go into open source mode, so that way we can work on it as a community. So I use a program called Polypop Live. It was still in a beta phase testing, if you will. The developers got pulled away for a new project. Or rather, they got hired for another project, and in doing so, were forced into an NDA to where they can't talk about what they're working on, and they are also prohibited from working on anything else outside of what they're currently working on. And if they were to do that, I'm sure there was some sort of repercussions for them doing so, whether it's them getting fired or the software being taken over by the company that they're working for. So they're working on trying to find a way to make it open source, so that way the rest of us can continue to work on it. So. Oh no! Polypop is the software that I use for streaming. The website that I'm using for the cross stitch pattern is actually called Floss Cross. Darn you, Discord friends! No, it's okay. I get it. Not a problem. Do your thing. Do your thing. I'll be right here. I ain't going anywhere for a little bit. Not a problem, Brock, buddy. I understand. You gotta bounce on out of here. I appreciate you doing so. Appreciate you popping in, saying hello. And again, thank you for the assist on the vidya. Sorry that it crashed on you guys. Oh no, I got it. I got it. Exotic, I got it. Yeah, gotta pay attention when it comes to ranked. Appreciate it, bud. I'm thinking the Tangia Dono command is being just a wee bit pushy. I may need to go ahead and adjust the timer on it. All right, sounds good, Brock. We'll see you Sunday. I'm hoping that I can get some things done around here. Try to go ahead and work on cleaning up a little bit on Sunday, a little bit on Monday. Shoot. I gotta skip. One, two. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, Brock, if I don't end up getting anything done Monday, or not Monday, but if I don't end up getting anything done Sunday or on Saturday, I'm gonna try to go ahead and focus on getting that done on Monday. But I can't make any guarantees that that's gonna happen. The problem though with Monday is that unfortunately my wife still has to work, so I'm gonna have the kiddos. So more often than not, I may not end up streaming that day. If I do decide to stream, it'll probably be one of those things where, once my wife gets home around like 5:30, 6 o'clock or something like that, I might swing down for a little bit, or I might eat dinner and then swing down for a couple hours. But my biggest thing is that I want to try and get I want to try to go ahead and get some of the stuff that's in my room here, cleaned up, sorted, and organized. So that way I can make plans to start getting the getting the new table. Yeah. Granted, it's only a shorter shift, but still, yep, she's gonna work on Labor Day. Yep, gotta work on Labor Day. It's one of those holidays where, federally, federal gets it off, and it's essentially a banking holiday. So anybody who works in finance, banks, financial institutions, they get the day off. Yep. So a little bit of slack there. And off we go. All right. Have a good one, Brock. We'll catch you later. Look up every now and then to make sure I haven't lost video again. By the way, again, chat, if you notice that the video has gone again, please let me know. Exclamation sir, I think it is, might do something. I can't remember offhand. think what I'd like to do when I get to before I decide to go to bed tonight is I think I would like to try to go ahead and get down here past the highlight of the cheek there, but I don't know if we're gonna make it that far. We've only got about an hour, maybe 2 left tops. I want to try to get you out of here by 3, no later than 3:30 if possible. But we have been known to travel into the 4 o'clock time frame, so that there. I hate when my arm itches like that. Just out of nowhere. I'm trying to do something. Why are you itching? Now, like I said before, this next row is going to be a little different because I'm thinking with this one I want to go ahead and do English style, which means that we're going to go ahead and complete the entirety of one full cross stitch before we move forward. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll do a full English style cross stitch, where we're just gonna go ahead and go straight across here. We'll skip our 2, do the 1, skip our 3, do those 2, skip all of those, and then do those. And when we get done, we should be able to go ahead and just go right down to here, and then back to the Danish style. Although I don't know why, but I hit a wall. At least I feel like I hit a wall. We're gonna try to ignore that wall, and we're gonna keep on keeping. Okay. So again, here on the back side, again, you kind of notice how we have we're just going straight up and down, right? You do see these spots here where you're kind of seeing the horizontal instead of the vertical. That in those spaces, those are the areas where we've actually gone ahead and done what's known as English style. So we're going to do that exact same thing. We're going to go ahead and do one up and down vertical, and then when we cross over and finish the full cross stitch on the back end, we'll do a horizontal, thereby making us move forward. Okay, so there we are there. here. Now, why are we doing it this way? And this is again because what we're going to do is if we do a full row in English style, that means when we get over to here, we're going to drop down, and then we can go ahead and go back in Danish style where we're doing half stitches all the way across, and then back again, and then down. So essentially, we're going to be acting like a printer in that specific regard. So here we go, chat. Go ahead and show you here on the back side what we were just talking about. How, again, you kind of see, stop that. How you kind of see here where we're going not only up and down, but we're also going left to right. Whereas everything else up here, for the most part, is all up and down. Always remember though, chat. Anything that you do in cross stitch, there can be multiple ways of doing it. There is no wrong way. Someone tells you that there's that you're doing it the wrong way. You tell them to go away. You don't need that kind of negativity. Now, but seriously, if you're just learning, learn some basics first about how. I mean, if you know how to do a regular good old fashioned stitch because you've taken home economics or whatever have you. Of course, that's a class I wish they would bring back, home ec. But anyways, if you know how to do a basic stitch, then for the most part, you're golden. We're just making slow movements towards the glob, as I like to call it sometimes. But this highlighted area on the cheek is where we're heading towards. One too far. One too far, chat. Chat, you know what? I may have to go ahead and end. I keep having to shrug off sleep, and I'm sitting here on auto mode. Okay. Take a moment to take a drink here. Maybe stretch the back. Let me go ahead and stretch my back out here real quick, chat. Hold on a second. Oh. Chat again. Thank you so much for being here, having a good time, lurking, chatting, whatever you want to do. I appreciate it. Oh. But yeah, one of the other things I was talking about here earlier, chat, is that I am planning on eventually upgrading the PC, the gaming PC. I've got to figure a way how I can move some of my software over. Because there's some software that I obtained when I was still going to ITT. That at one point in time I could load on to the PC, and now it seems that it may not be the case. Either that or I did something wrong. Love to be able to try to go ahead and get my 3DS Max back on there. But the big things is that like I'm gonna probably have to get a different hard drive. And put into the old PC with a brand new version of Windows. And then move my old hard drive over to the new PC and allow it to go ahead and do its boot up sequence and everything, and I'd be able to go ahead and just kind of pick up where I left off. The downside, though, is that I have this nagging feeling that if I continue, though, I continue to do that. I have a feeling that my programs aren't going to work the way I want them to. So that might be an issue. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to figure out something. We'll try to get it working from there. All right, let's see. All right, we got a half hour. I'm gonna go ahead and say 3 o'clock Eastern. We're gonna go ahead and call it. I think I can go ahead and hold out for that one. So again, chat, we're going back to the Danish style where we're just going, we're doing half stitches all the way across. The whole way across the row. And then when you get done with the row, with the half stitches, then we'll turn around and reverse course with the opposite stitch. All right, the word. It said say the word. I said the word. Oh my goodness. I've got the stream opened up in another window so I can see if we do end up losing video again. Shit. June. over 2. Here we go. Chad, if you're just joining us, don't forget we are raising awareness for Starlight Children's Foundation. Every time we hit this button between now and September, we're going to be doing what we can to help raise awareness because it is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And this event is in support of that. We watched the story of Finn earlier. Last night we watched one of Kyrell, and we even got to see Emma's cute face. I've got to make it through the rest of this row. You know what's really weird, Chad, is that the other day I had a problem with my pinky hurting. Like, where in the hell is this pain coming from? Excuse me. So I looked and I was like, okay, well, I don't see anything wrong. So I pulled my finger to try and crack that knuckle. And that didn't seem to work. Well, that's not even in the correct spot. Yeah, when the eyes start shifting and you're having a hard time focusing, luckily you're still able to hit all the marks. You're still like, I feel like I'm missing something. Yo! We got a raid from Stack Up. Let's go! Tifa, hello! Welcome in. Oh, got too many things happening at once. Torch, thank you very much for the follow. And Tifa with a resub. Thank you for the resub, Tifa. How are you? What's going on? What's new? Exhausted? I feel you. I'm right there myself. Wait, that's not it. Ignore that. Dismiss that. Let's try that again. Oh, of course, now I gotta do... Okay, I see. I see how it is. I'm sorry, but there shouldn't be a minute and a half to 2 minute timeout just to give people shout outs. I know, and I'm getting ready to go ahead and give you a shout out as well. Guys, if you're not following either Stack Up or Tifa, please do so. Tifa is part of our charity team, the Good Cause Crusaders. She is currently working on a campaign for StackUp.org. StackUp.org, you should go ahead and follow them as well. StackUp is a wonderful organization that helps out not only veterans but also active duty members. Even some of our active duty and veterans who are retired, or not retired, excuse me, our active duty, I should say, and our allied forces, excuse me, not just our own forces, but our allied forces as well. And they even help out everyday folks like you and I. Whenever you have mental situations and whatnot, you find yourself you're in a bit of a spot. You need to go ahead and talk to somebody. Join their Discord. The Stack Up's Discord has a wonderful community who will be happy to sit down and talk with you. Especially if you're one of those folks who might be on the ledge and ready to jump. By all means, please reach out to someone and get the help that you need. These folks do a great job of doing that. Now, granted, they don't have like the 24/7 active support anymore, but they still have folks available on Discord at various different times. So you're helping finish your campaign. Nice, very nice. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much, Tifa, for the raid. I appreciate it. But welcome in, guys. We're almost done ourselves. I've got the rest of this this row that we're working on. We're working right now on filling in, going through and just getting things filled in. I realized that I made a mistake here, and I gotta figure out where it wrong. And look at this from this angle here. Maybe I can figure it out. It's good. All right. I feel like there was one in the middle there that we missed. Yep, I see it. I need to go... Four back? I think it's four back I need to go. Okay. All right, we got, what is this, 3 here? Yeah, 3. Okay. Blave. Blave. All right, so now 5, skip 5, finished up. All right. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, welcome in again. If you're just getting here from the raid that Tifa brought you guys over with from the StackUp.org channel, welcome in again. My name is Subas Rockstar. We're a charity-based variety stream. We play a bunch of different video games, and we do a little bit of arts and crafts, as you can see. This is something I just started last year, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. This specific piece I've been working on since the beginning of the year. I've put it down a couple times and then picked it back up. And I'm hoping to go ahead and finish it before the end of the year. This is a pretty big piece. We're doing a 300 by 195 yeah, 300 by 195 piece. That's the number of stitches, if you will. And we're the character that we're working with is Rainbow Heartbear from Care Bears. Rainbow Heartbear is a 30th anniversary special edition Care Bear. So doesn't really get a whole lot of screen time on the like cartoons and whatnot. A lot of people, though, they tend to see this character as a symbol for those who've gone through having a pregnancy, like a couple who's gone through a pregnancy and then had a miscarriage, and then becoming pregnant again later on, and have that pregnancy go to term, and actually have the baby born, and the baby is considered a rainbow baby. And so this is for our oldest. It was our little rainbow baby. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple in. Yep. All right, now I have enough to do this. That's the question. All right, there we go, chat. All right, so there we go. That's gonna go ahead and stop right there. So we are again we've been working on this for a little for almost the full 9 months. We're we just got we got sidetracked. We got sidetracked, so but we will be picking back up and doing more. I'll get a picture of this and get it added to the Discord. I might try to take it with me and work on it a little bit more tomorrow at my mom's, off screen. So, but yeah, I'll get a picture of this and I'll get it added to that to the Discord so we can have that there. If you guys want to see any of the other stuff that we do, whether it's myself or any of our fellow viewers, you're welcome to join the Discord. We have a show and tell section where you can go ahead and show off your art, whether it's drawing, paintings, cross stitch, knitting, crochet, whatever have you. We'd love to go ahead and see it and even possibly share it on stream. You can kind of see the progression of how we've been doing with this piece over the course of time. So there we go. For those who just got here and again didn't get a chance to hear what all is going on, I want to remind you guys a couple things here before we go ahead and find a raid target. Number one, we've added some new things to the channel. We've added some cheer, some bit cheers notifications. So whenever you donate, or not donate, but whenever you cheer a 1, 100, 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, or 100,000, all of those different bits will be recognized by way of a notification that'll come up, and it continues on with the horn theme. So our metal horns, we love putting up our metal horns. So we've got those added in there. We've added Tangia, so whenever you guys feel like trolling, you can use bits to troll, or you can go ahead and save the or not save the money, but rather instead of donating or giving the money to Twitch and or Bezos, you can instead donate to our cause. Again, we've got a brand new. We found out that Tangia has a Tiltify integration, and Tiltify is where I pretty much do all of my fundraising from. So Tangia's integration is very much like crowd control. You use a specific link. In crowd control's case, they actually have a button inside of crowd controls. Whatchamacallit, looking for the right word there. Their extension here on Twitch, and Tangia hasn't figured out how to put that one in yet, so they're working on that still. Meantime, like I said, we have a donate link that we can go ahead and use. It's a special donate link, which means that when you use this specific link, you will actually get. There we go. You'll actually get a. You'll actually get coin, or some sort of in-house currency to use on Tangia for donating to the cause. And I'm not sure exactly how many coins you get per dollar, but just remember, just a single dollar is the minimum for any donation done through Tiltify. So if you decide to go ahead and donate that way, you can use the coins that you get from that donation on Tangia and use those in place of bits, and that's kind of cool. I hope that you guys will look into that. I'll try to stop repeating myself about that as the week goes on, so that way it just kind of becomes a thing. It's there in the background. You can use it if you want to, or not. So, but we're gonna continue to hype it up, because again, we're raising awareness for Starlight Children's Foundation, starting Monday, technically right now, but starting Monday is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. And we're going to continue to do what we can to help raise awareness for Starlight Starlight Children's Foundation and their network of hospitals, like our very own Nationwide Children's Hospital right here in Columbus, Ohio. So if you guys would like to help out with things like, let's see, how's about things like delivering toys to hospitalized kids, providing $40 to provide a kid with with one of the Starlight Hospital gowns, which have licensed characters from Nintendo, Disney, Hasbro, and so many more. And there's even some that are actually kid made. Like the designs, they have a yearly competition at all the Starlight hospitals, where kids who are stuck in the hospital can go ahead and design their very own picture, and then that picture gets turned into a into a hospital gown. Like they have someone take the design that wins, and they give it to an artist, and they say, okay, if you can, try to clean it up a little bit, and then we'll turn it into a full-on design and give that design to the person who created this piece, and then from there we'll roll it out to everyone else. So that's kind of cool that they have that kind of thing. $200 will provide will help ship one of the game stations to a partner hospital. $250 provides a Starlight Hero Wagon. Sorry, a Starlight branded Radio Flyer Hero Wagon. $1,600 will be a Starlight branded Nintendo Switch Lite, complete in a carrying case with a battery backup and all. Looks like that right there. And then there is the $5,000 mark, which if we hit $5,000, will actually deliver an actual gaming station, and that's what that looks like right there, complete with a Nintendo Switch and a monitor that has Wi-Fi capabilities and some other fun little features. So if they want to stream something and not play games, they can do that. But here's one of those hospital gowns. Here's the Switch Lite in the carrying case. Here's that Hero Wagon we were talking about. And that thing's great because it folds up and it makes it so much easier to store. Made with medical grade fabric, so it's easily wiped down to make it way for the next kid. So that's always a cool thing to have there. And of course, there's that. So, and that was the VR. Oops. So if you guys again want to help out Why is that one not working? Oh, don't tell me this thing's there. I was like, why is this thing not working? All right, well, if you guys want to help out, again, exclamation donate, or use that Tangia link that you see there, and you can again use that to have some fun trolling me in the future. Right now, though, we're gonna raid out to someone. Let's go see who's live. I'm thinking. I know it's a hard thing. Don't judge me if I can't think too hard, too quickly now. Let's see. I don't see a campaign active for him. But I'm thinking Amish. Thinking Amish Ace. Amish Ace is a fellow Starlight ambassador. He, myself, 9.5. Man, so many other ones. Polychromatic Zebra. Oh, there's a couple other ones too. I think the Black Knight. The Dynamite Twins. Roro, I think, was one of them too. I'm gonna have to go back and take a look and see all of our names, but all of us kind of became the Starlight ambassadors for that same year. We were all in the same class together. So yeah, I want to go ahead and get you guys over to Amish Ace. He's playing some Helldivers too. So doing all that for democracy. Even though they use the word democracy in the wrong context here, but it's okay. It's perfectly fine. It's still a cool thing. All right, so guys, let's go over to Amish Ace, and I want to say thank you guys again so much for being here. I will be live again on Sunday, and Sunday we'll be we'll be playing some games. Not sure exactly what games we're going to be playing yet. I might go ahead and work a little bit more on the project before we go ahead and get into games. Not 100% sure yet. I haven't really gone ahead and figured out a path forward in that specific case. So let's go ahead and get Amish Ace. Remember, exclamation. Some of these commands, by the way, might very well just be commands that only subs can use. Just fair warning. So, but remember, exclamation wiggle, exclamation LGE. Those are probably the best two. But for his channel. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. Until then, rock on. Have a wonderful night. We'll see you all next time. Thanks, guys. Bye. Oh yeah, that's the raid message. Copy that raid message or use whatever emotes you got. I'll see you later.